right away, you joined the chamber. When you first joined the chamber, what were some of the mistakes that you made?
It's a good question. There were a handful. The chamber was my first foray into any type of sales and networking, as was the energy business. But I would say the two things that really stood out about mistakes I made early on. One, I thought sales and networking was transactional, and that if I met someone, I was seeing if they wanted to buy my stuff, and if I wanted to buy their stuff, and if not, I wanted to meet someone else. And that was clearly a glaring mistake. The other mistake was one I learned a little bit down the road, and it was almost a good-hearted mistake, which was when I embraced, when I wanted to be a giver, when I was taught and mentored to be a giver, I focused on wanted to give referrals, which is great, but it's challenging and a little narrow. So what I kind of embraced is that not just direct referrals, but broaden my thought process about being a giver. Who would just be a good person this person wants to swim in the pool with? They're trying to meet the same types of targets. They have same personal interests, not necessarily business. So I started thinking a little broader about how to be a giver. Nonprofits became a great focus. So I would say those two things were particular. The mistake of looking at networking as being transactional. And then even when it came to being a giver, I thought about it initially too narrow. Always or only thinking about who would be a good potential client for someone. That's all.